Welcome to today's practice. We are calling this one a beautiful beginning because that is what it is. I am so excited for you guys to be along with me on this mental cleanse journey. So as we work through today's practice, the purpose of this practice is for you to see who you are at a soul level, without all of the stuff, without all of the labels, without all of our things, without all of that junk that we label and put on ourselves and say, this is who I am. As we remove all of that, you will see who you truly are at a soul level, that you are this beautiful, blessed, divine being. And as you become aware of that, and as you see that, things for you, this awareness that comes to you is going to change the way that you think and the way that you feel about yourself. So as we work through this practice, I'm very, very excited that you guys are here. I have this mental cleanse series set up so that we can work through all of our stuff. So just be prepared that the things that are coming up, you are going to have to work through and do yourself. So I am going to guide this process. I'm going to show you what needs to be done. But as things come up, because things are going to come up that need to be dealt with, it is you that has to do the work to get through this. So if you feel like you are not going to be able to do this on your own, then I would suggest going along with these videos, having a professional that you can talk to about these things so that they can help you along with this process as well. And I would suggest, if you are going to go that route, that you get someone that works solely with the subconscious mind, because that is what we are dealing with here. So a hypnotherapist, a certified hypnotist, all of those types of people and many other practitioners work with the subconscious mind. So that is my suggestion for you. So as we begin today's beautiful beginning practice, I am so loving that you guys are here. You are going to love this practice. Like, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And so as we work through it, I want you to just know at the end here, I'm going to give you the opportunity to allow certain things to come back and to choose to not allow certain things to come back. So just being very open-minded in this practice. We think we need a lot of these things that we identify ourselves with, but we really don't need any of them. So at the end, when I give you the option to, bring certain things back in and leave certain things away to not come back in, just, choose, do what feels right. And know that through this series of videos that is going to be released here, that you can do them all several times. Many of the things that we have come up in our life, we need to work through them, and it takes some time, and doing something one time is not going to necessarily, but it may give you the results that you need in that area, just depending. We are all completely different. Some of us might need to do this video 10 times. Some of us might need to do it one time, but it really just depends on you. So I created this so that it can help as many people as possible. So the topics are very broad, but they are also impactful. Some of them you might need, some of them might not apply to you, and that is just great. So if you guys are ready to begin the very first practice in this mental cleanse series, then just get ready. We are going to be doing a hypnosis meditation style practice. So in all of these videos, I will tell you what we're going to be doing. We might have a bit of a lesson at the start, but then we are going to go into a practice. So you can do this from your bedroom, you can do this laying down in your bed, you can do this sitting somewhere comfortable. But just make sure that you are alone during this practice, that there's nothing that you're going to need to do or that's going to need your attention for the rest of the practice. And just get nice and comfortable, and you'll start by closing your eyes with every practice. You're going to get really good at doing this very, very quickly. I'm so glad you're here. And if you guys are ready, then let's get started with the beautiful beginning practice here today. Welcome to today's practice, a beautiful beginning. I'm so excited you guys are here. So we start every practice out in a comfortable position. You can do this from laying or from sitting up if that's comfortable for you. Whatever is going to be the most comfortable. So get yourself in a nice and comfy position, and you're going to start today just by closing your eyes. And so as you close your eyes, let's just start by paying attention to our breathing. So noticing that as you inhale, you can feel those lungs fill all the way up. And as you exhale and they empty out, just notice that feeling of calm that starts to come into your body very, very quickly when you just pay attention to how it feels when you breathe. And in fact, you could even imagine that around you, surrounding you, out in every direction, to the right, to the left, above, below, behind, and in front, is a very calm, deeply calm, beautiful feeling. And so this starts to absorb into your body as you continue to breathe. In fact, every time that you breathe in, it's as if you are breathing some of this calm very deeply into all of those parts inside of you. And as you breathe that beautiful calm inside of your body, you might notice certain things, like perhaps if you were to pay attention to your fingertips, you might notice a bit of a tingling sensation there, or perhaps you might even notice that in your feet or in your toes. And as you breathe, perhaps you might notice that your body just becomes more and more comfortable every time that you really do breathe and let go. You may also notice sensations in your body beginning to change. You might feel yourself becoming more relaxed, becoming heavier or lighter, or more and more comfortable as I continue to talk here. So as we focus now on the top part of your body, just relaxing all those muscles in your face, in particular your jaw, making sure your teeth are not clenched, but that your jaw is nice and limp and loose. And then relax your ears. Relax your shoulders and hands. Relax down through your torso into your hips. And relax those legs. Let them be nice and heavy and loose all the way down into your feet. Relaxing your feet. Wonderful. And you can become as relaxed as you allow yourself to become relaxed. So with that in mind, relax the muscles of your face even more. Relax your shoulders and hands even deeper. Relax your torso and hips even more now. And relax your legs and your feet down even deeper now. Allowing yourself to become more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed. And now you could imagine that your feet are walking on a path. Perhaps you have no shoes on your feet. And as you're walking down this path, it's very smooth and feels very nice and comfortable underneath your feet. Perhaps there is some beautiful scenery that is all around you. You can create this for yourself. I am going to count from 10 all the way down to 1. As I do that, just continue along this path, seeing whatever needs to come up, seeing whatever happens to be there on that path as I continue to count from 10 to 1. And so 10, relaxing and letting go and really just enjoying this time for yourself. And 9, the farther down this path you go, the more relaxed you become and the deeper down you feel. 7, farther down, relaxing, even calmer now. 6, you're doing wonderful. 5, relaxing even more. 4, and 3, calmer and calmer. You're doing perfect. It's exactly like you're doing. 2, farther down now, calmer and calmer. And 1, very relaxed. Perfect. So when we began this exercise, the intent of it is for you to see who you are at a soul level without all of that stuff. So in order to do that, there are some things that we need to remove. So before we do that, I want you to create and design a safe. You are the only one that has access to this safe. You are the only one with the combination or the key that can open it and that can close it. But one thing I want to tell you about this safe is that it needs to be a decent size, pretty big, and it needs to be very solid, that there is absolutely no breaking out of this safe, that you are the one who decides what goes in and what comes out of there. So just create that right now. Perfect. So as you have designed that safe that is so secure, first of all, what we're going to do is start to put some things inside of it, things that are not you, but that perhaps you have believed have been you, or that have given you some type of identity to yourself over the years. So the very first thing that we are going to put in there is any judgments that have ever been put on us. So we're going to take any judgments, any criticisms, anything mean anyone has ever said to you, and you're going to take that, you're going to go put it in the safe and then close the door. This is temporary. We're just putting it in there for right now. So just remove those things. Do that right now. Okay, we are also going to take any compliments, so any positive things, anything anyone has ever told you. We're going to take all of that stuff about you and we're going to take it, we're going to go put it over there in that safe. So positive, negative, good and bad, anything anyone has ever told you about yourself, go and put it in that safe right now. Perfect. So now we're also going to take any information, so any knowledge. I will give you some examples of this. If you went to school, if you went to church, anything anyone has ever told you, any information that you have received since you have been here on earth, we're going to just get rid of all of that right now. Go take it over, stick it in the safe. Okay, and while we are sticking those things in the safe, let's just go ahead and take all of the people that you've ever met in your life, even if you only met them one time, You're going to take all of the people that exist. Don't worry, as soon as you put things in that safe, it immediately shrinks up. So there is room for all of the people in the world. And as you go and put those people in there, you're also going to put any feelings of loneliness, because just keep in mind, this is a temporary exercise just so you can see what it's like. So go ahead, take anyone and everyone that you've ever met and anything that they have ever said to you, good, bad, right, wrong, all of it. Take it, go put that in the safe. Do that now. Wonderful. Now, sometimes we identify ourselves by our things. So you're going to take all your stuff, all your material possessions, anything that you've worked for, anything that you've been given, all of your stuff, everything, and go take it over temporarily here. Go put it in the safe. Perfect. And since you know that you are also not your body, you're just going to go and you're going to put your body over there in that safe. And while you're at it, you're also just going to go put the world in there and the universe. And then just for a moment, you're just going to let that safe go all together. So it's just you. Now, if you have never felt this feeling before, I want you to just notice really what it's like. Notice the peace and the harmony. Notice that beautiful feeling of just serenity that is there. It's so wonderful. And so just noticing that there's no good, no bad, no right, no wrong, no beginning, no end. And there's nothing harmful that you might be doing to yourself. There's none of it. And so you can give yourself a beautiful beginning here by choosing what it is that you want to allow back into your being. So you get to choose. You can go over to that safe. You can take out any knowledge that you feel is impertinent, that you need to have. You can take anything else out of there that you want to bring back in, but as you are letting these things out of the safe, perhaps there is some things that you would like to keep in there. Maybe this would be negative beliefs about yourself. Maybe this would be something else. But just choosing and being very choosy about what you want to allow back in. And so you can also notice something from this exercise, that your soul, you are perfect through and through, and that you always have been. Always, always, always. It's always been this way, but it's been hidden by ego. Ego is all of those things that are not us. It's the resistance that we have to life. The I don't want this, I don't like that, I hope this doesn't happen. And when you're in this space completely free of that, you can just notice how much more wonderful everything really does feel, because you are in touch with who it is that you really actually are. And the judgments and the criticisms of yourself and who you should and shouldn't be, and of others and how they should or shouldn't be, all the rejections, the don't you do that, the what a terrible thing has happened, all of those things not existing in this place is what brings you that beautiful freedom. And so as you are still there in that space, feeling really good, we are going to invite feminine, masculine, divine energy. So I'm going to tell you about this. So that feminine, think of the most wonderful, loving, caring, motherly love. So this does not have to come from your own mother. This is just the idea, the thought of that. This is that type of love. So just allow that to start to come there into that space, the most beautiful, soft, gentle kindness, this just caring, beautiful, beautiful love. Just allow it there into that space. And it's so warm and kind-hearted, so much gentle kindness. We are also going to invite this divine masculine loving energy there into that space. It keeps you safe. It fulfills your needs. It is nurturing. It gives you what you need. And with these energies there, let's just, for a moment here, we're going to bring back the world so that you can see that when these energies are there, the world literally becomes more beautiful. And you can see that all that it's ever been about is love. That's what we're here to learn. And so I'm just going to bring you back here. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. As I do, you can bring back this beautiful feeling with you. Know that you can, of course, do this practice anytime that you want. But as I count you back from 5 to 1, just bringing back the insights and the feelings that you got from this practice. And really thanking yourself for taking this time, for giving yourself this time to create this beautiful healing that is going to come from this and from this series that is upcoming. Really just thanking yourself, loving yourself. And so 5, as you start to bring your awareness back in your body, just bringing back this good, beautiful, beautiful, calm feeling here. And 4, as you kind of reorient to the room, you could start to feel the surface that is underneath you there. Three, as you start to wake your body back up, you could wiggle your fingers and toes, kind of start to bring some energy back into them. 2, you can even begin to stretch out, shuffle around a little bit there in your spot, and then coming all the way back to the room on 1. Eyes open, opening those beautiful eyes back into the room. Wonderful. So thank you for joining me today on this beautiful beginning. I hope that you really enjoyed it. And please stay tuned for the rest of the series that is coming out. There is so many more videos to come here. And I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Please share this video with anyone that you feel could benefit, friends, family, coworkers, everybody, and like and subscribe to this channel so that you can know when the next videos are coming out. And take care. I will see you all next time.